Hey, what's going on, comic book familia? It's Jeff from Past Point Comics. I know it's been a few weeks since I've done another video. I've been focusing on shorts, YouTube shorts. FYI, they may be only a minute long, but they take a lot longer than a minute to get ready. Just so you know, I'm having fun with shorts. That's how come I've been doing more of them. But I do have another video for you here. But before I go any further, as usual, whomever watches my videos, I always appreciate it. I started doing these YouTube videos, comic book related mostly, because comic books have been a passion of my life for a long time. So today's topic, I'm just doing a comparison, and I know other people have done this for years now, but I am comparing a CGC encapsulated book with a CBCS encapsulated book. I'm not going to be talking about pricing. All that pricing is on their website, so you can check them out. I'm just doing a comparison of these two books to see the sturdiness of said encapsulated books. But so the two books I'm going to be showing you. But first, I wanted to show you the actual plastic bags that these encapsulated books did come in. The first one, I know they're just plastic bags, but this is the CBCS plastic bags. And in my opinion, it's very flimsy. They're easy to tear. So that's one thing I didn't like about CBCS. Their how they send the books in. CGC kind of used to be the same, but I got some recent books from them, and the plastic bag that they came in is a heck of a lot more sturdier. You can you can't, but trust me, this plastic bag, they won't rip on you. So that's one plus for CGC. They're I don't know if anybody's told them this before, but they have upgraded on their plastic bags that the comic books come in. So, like I said, the CGC one, you can see it's very flimsy, transparent, they can easily rip, and I have ripped them already. But the CGC plastic bag, I give it a thumbs up. So, like I said, I'm just going to be comparing the two cases. I'm not saying which one is better. I'll let you guys decide. I would love to hear your opinions in the comments below. If you just use CGC or CBCS, or if you use both of them like I do. I go back and forth. I don't grade as much as I used to. Unless it's a book that I really want to take care of. If it's an older Silver Age book that's in really good condition, then I probably will send it to get graded. What company I'm going to use, I don't know, because both of my memberships have expired on both of them. So right now I'm not using any of them. So the first one is CBCS. I got this a couple of months ago. The case is nice and sturdy. You can see here Stray Dogs #1. I check them out. There are no Newton rings. And everybody who collects comic books know there's these rings that CGC is infamous for that just kind of stick on the cover. They're just weird looking rings, but I've never seen a CBCS cover encapsulated book that have these rings. Like I said, it's nice and sturdy. It's blue labeled, not too flashy when it comes to CBCS and their labeling. I know I've asked them if they were going to improve their labeling, so might catch more of an eye to prospective buyers, and they said they are, but who knows when. I'm sure they've heard it before, but I'm not sure when or if they're ever going to change their labeling. So like I said, there's a label here, nothing to shout out about the label. In the back, you see the back of the cover, they do have a if you put your if you put your phone over this, it will take you to the site, and it will tell you the grade of the book, if there's any imperfections on it. So overall, I did like this cover, and I did like the case. And I know people always say that, when it comes to CBCS and CGC books sell for more. That may be the case, but this time I just wanted to use CBCS. I have no problems using them. And like I said, I go back and forth. Now the next one is a CGC book. It's Amazing Fantasy number 1000. I must say, I like it. It feels lighter than the CBCS book. CBCS books are heavier. The encapsulation, they feel heavier. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with sturdiness, but they do feel heavier. And this is the CGC book. I do like their labeling up front here, and they have special labelings now too, where they have characters on there. Those are, I must admit, I have bought some in the past that have a special label. It's either a Spider-Man label or a Fantastic Four label or Venom label, Deadpool label. That does catch a person's attention, at least mine. But that being said, you do have to pay more for those special labels. So this is the CGC book. And here is the back of it. They also, you can put your phone over here too, and it takes you to the site where it gives you more information on the graded book. I'm not sure which one decided to do that first. I think it might have been CBCS, and CGC followed suit. So both of them are sturdy. For some reason, the CBCS book feels heavier. There's no Newton rings on this book at all. I'm not sure if CGC has solved that problem finally. But yeah, I mean, I just think that it's good that you have two options. I mean, there are other options too. There are other companies that encapsulate books, but just having one that it was for, I don't know, over 10 years, which was CGC for the most part, I think competition is good. I think it brings out the best in both companies. And like I said, I know people say CGC books sell more. If you do decide to sell your book, some people will say, I'm not touching CBCS books. Some people say, I'm not touching CGC books. Both of them have their pros and cons. I go on Instagram or on Facebook and people are saying, look what CGC did. Look what CBCS did. Nobody's perfect. If you're into encapsulation, like I said, look at both. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me and I'll answer them. I just like them both. Like I said, sometimes I go to CGC, sometimes I go to CBCS. I don't think it's good just giving everything just to one company. Competition hopefully means they have better material. They do better things with their books. That I know the turnaround times have gotten better. But a lot of people have been complaining about that. But at the same time, if you pay more, they have faster services. So I said this was just a very quick comparison of CBCS and CGC books. Please leave me a comment. I'd like to hear what you use, if you use both, if you prefer one or the other, and the reasons why. Until next time, everyone, this is F from Passpoint Comics. Be safe and take care. And buy the books that you like to read.